All right, we need the agony over with. Just tell us which house is the winning house.
After much deliberation, we're gonna pick the
two-story house.
Home renovation shows consistently draw a large audience, captivated by the dramatic transformations that embody their ideal living spaces. HGTV's Property Brothers, starring identical twins Drew and Jonathan Scott, is a prime example consistently, ranking as one of the channel's top shows. However, Drew faced an unexpected personal challenge that left even the twins searching for answers. What exactly happened to Drew Scott from Property Brothers? Over the years, fans have grown accustomed to Drew and Jonathan's playful banter and collaborative efforts on screen. Yet, many may not be aware of the brothers' journey to their current success. A look into their early lives provides valuable insight. Drew Scott's story begins in Vancouver, Canada, in 1978, where he and his identical twin brother, Jonathan, were born to Jim and Joan Scott. Their parents significantly influenced their future career paths. Entertainment was always part of their upbringing. Their father worked as an actor and stuntman in the film industry before retiring to focus on family. His background paved the way for the brothers, providing them with an early mentor. Initially, it seemed unlikely the brothers would venture into real estate. Their entrepreneurial spirit sparked remarkably early, around the age of 8. Their father had encouraged them to find activities at 7, often paying them for significant household tasks. This led the brothers to start making nylon-wrapped hangers, which they sold door-to-door. Their first major breakthrough came when a customer placed a bulk order, igniting a passion that would eventually lead to one of HGTV's most successful shows. Long before Property Brothers, Drew was set on achieving great things. In high school, he took on various theatrical roles and even trained as a party clown, which became a significant income source. Drew initially pursued a basketball career, but sustained injuries that led him to reconsider. Little did he know, he was destined for much more. Drew and Jonathan then channeled their energy into developing their father's original career path as entertainers. As a teenager, Drew appeared in film productions like the superhero show Smallville, where he doubled for Tom Welling, and also made appearances in Breaker High and Madison. Drew paused his acting pursuits when he and Jonathan began their university education at the University of Calgary. However, they soon realized they needed to earn a living while in school. They turned their attention to real estate, leasing a building they renovated and rented to other students. This marked the beginning of a long journey. They quickly expanded, fixing and selling other properties for profit, which led Drew to obtain a real estate license after unpleasant experiences with realtors. This eventually evolved into Scott Real Estate Company around 2006, Drew realized. Their real estate venture was initially just a means to fund their true passion, a career in entertainment. So, he left Jonathan in charge of the real estate company and moved to Vancouver to take acting classes. There, he began building the necessary network for success in the field. However, he soon accumulated debt and needed a quick solution. Consequently, he established an extension of Scott Real Estate Company in Vancouver, which also proved successful for the brothers. They quickly proved a formidable team. Drew's outgoing personality and negotiation skills complemented Jonathan's design expertise. Their success wasn't just about selling houses. They were passionate about helping people find their dream homes. Drew remained committed to a television career, which had even led them to establish a production company in 2002 with their older brother JD. They co-founded Davidian Production Group. Meanwhile, back in Calgary, Jonathan continued running their real estate business. Drew later saw the potential for a reality TV show that combined their renovation expertise with his charm and real estate knowledge. Together, they pitched their idea for a show, now known as Property Brothers, to HGTV. The show's producers, Cineflix, initially wanted a show titled Realtor Idol, following an American Idol-like format, but it never came to fruition. So, the producers sought something with a more home-centric feel, leading to the idea for My Dream Home, where Drew was to be paired with a female co-host. However, Drew suggested that he had a brother, Jonathan, with a background in construction, who had been on this journey with him. Fortunately, the producers embraced the idea, and the show was named The Property Brothers, marking the beginning of a remarkable adventure that has kept fans captivated for years. HGTV recognized the magic in their concept and picked up the show. The show premiered in 2011 and was an instant hit. Property Brothers followed the twins as they helped families purchase fixer-upper houses, renovate them within tight budgets and timelines, and ultimately transform them into dream homes. Drew's role was crucial. He used his real estate expertise to find ideal properties that fit families' needs and budgets, and his negotiation skills secured the best deals. Drew's true strength, however, was his ability to connect with families, understanding their anxieties and dreams, which made the renovation process less stressful and more enjoyable. The show wasn't just about rebuilding old homes. Its main hook was the storytelling centered on bringing people's dreams to life through their home transformations. The show's format was consistently engaging: the initial excitement of finding a house, the challenges of demolition and renovation, and finally, the heartwarming reveal of the finished dream home. It wasn't just about design. It was a strong, emotional element that resonated with viewers. Just like that, Drew realized his lifelong dream of a life on screen. Though not in the exact field he initially envisioned, it was equally fulfilling. The real estate career, originally intended as a temporary means to an end, became intertwined with that dream. The original show became incredibly successful, spawning several spin-offs. However, the story soon faced a bump, surprising fans who were used to seeing the brothers together. But before we delve into that, let's explore Property Brothers' extensive success over the years. The success of the original Property Brothers led to a whole empire of shows featuring the twins. Spin-offs like Property Brothers, Forever Home, which focused on helping families renovate their existing homes to better suit evolving needs, and Brother vs. Brother, where the twins competed in friendly renovation challenges. Each offered unique appeal that kept fans coming back for more. Drew and Jonathan even branched out into helping celebrities with their home renovations in Celebrity IOU, another ingenious move that propelled the show's success. Seeing Alistairs get their hands dirty alongside the Property Brothers added a whole new layer of entertainment. Scott Brothers Entertainment continued to produce successful shows, solidifying their place in home renovation television. The show ran successfully for 7 seasons, maintaining its initial momentum and attracting more viewers. The 7th season premiered in September 2019, but Drew's decreased presence in later episodes led to fan speculation. Rumors circulated about a rift between the brothers, causing Drew's departure. However, in late 2019, Drew openly addressed his struggles, admitting he was facing health challenges and doctors were working to identify the problem. What began as a dream for the brothers suddenly seemed uncertain. It was a difficult time for the family, as Drew was unsure if the illness was fatal and awaited further confirmation from doctors. Despite his seemingly charmed life on TV, Drew faced personal challenges, which served as a reality check for fans. The 2019 revelation that he had been battling a mysterious illness for over a year prompted reflection and hope for his recovery. He described experiencing flu-like symptoms, gastrointestinal issues, and extreme heat sensitivity. He was reportedly unable to engage in strenuous activity and required medication multiple times a day. Fear intensified as the illness impacted his life and work. He had to take a break from filming, and Jonathan carried the show for a while, though it wasn't the same without both brothers. Many began to foresee the end of an amazing journey. Drew documented his health struggles on social media, sharing his frustration and fear. The perplexing aspect was that everyone, including the Scotts, was unsure of what was happening. It took a long time for Drew to receive a proper diagnosis. Doctors initially struggled to pinpoint the cause of his illness. Eventually, it was discovered that Drew was suffering from mercury poisoning, leading to chronic fatigue syndrome. This revelation made it clear that immediate action was necessary to prevent potentially fatal consequences for Drew. Fortunately, through a combination of tests and treatments, he eventually recovered. but the experience left a lasting impact. Drew's health scare underscored the importance of self-care, both physically and mentally. He became an advocate for self-care, encouraging viewers to prioritize their health. His openness about his struggles resonated with fans who had faced similar challenges. Drew made a full recovery and has fully returned to the show, bringing back the much-needed charm. Hopefully, fans won't have to worry about the brothers in that way ever again. Now, let's turn to Drew's personal life. While the show primarily focuses on helping families find their dream homes, Drew himself found love. In 2010, he met Linda Fan, a venture capitalist at a bar in Los Angeles. Drew Scott's journey is incomplete without mentioning his loving wife, Linda Fan. Unlike the world of real estate and renovation, Drew thrives and Linda comes from a different background, but their connection proves that opposites can truly attract it. All began in 2010 in bustling Los Angeles. Drew, fresh off the success of early Property Brothers filming, met Linda at a bar. Unlike many Hollywood encounters, their connection wasn't fueled by fame. They bonded over a shared love for travel and adventure. Linda, a successful venture capitalist, wasn't initially drawn to the spotlight, but she appreciated Drew's passion and zest for life. Their relationship blossomed from shared interests and mutual respect for their careers. Drew, always the charmer, surely won Linda over with his outgoing personality, but Linda's intelligence and independent spirit kept him grounded. They built a strong foundation based on trust, support, and a shared sense of adventure. After 8 years of dating, Drew knew it was time to take the next step. In 2018, they tied the knot in a beautiful Italian wedding ceremony. The event, documented in the TLC special Drew and Linda Say I Do, was a celebration of their love surrounded by family and friends. The special offered fans a glimpse into their private lives and the deep connection they shared. In 2022, their love story took another exciting turn with the arrival of their son, Parker James Scott. Fatherhood brought a new dimension to Drew's life. He continues to juggle his busy career with his family commitments, and social media often provides glimpses of their happy life together. Linda embraces her role as a mother while balancing her successful career. Drew and Linda are a true power couple. They are both incredibly successful in their own right, yet incredibly supportive of each other's dreams. Drew thrives in the world of entertainment and home renovation, while Linda excels in finance. Their contrasting careers add another layer of interest to their relationship. Despite their busy schedules, they prioritize quality time together and openly share the joys and challenges of parenthood. Their journey inspires viewers to find love and build a strong foundation for a happy family life. With his health scare behind him, Drew is back to doing what he loves, helping families achieve their dream homes. The Property Brothers show continues to be a huge success, and they consistently produce new and engaging content. Just late last year, HGTV announced some new shows the brothers will bring to screens in 2024. It's produced by their very own Scott Brothers Entertainment. The 2 shows in the lineup are backed by the brothers. Here, the duo will help other entrepreneurs find ways to make the best out of their high-stakes investments. Don't hate your house with Property Brothers. This show will assist people frustrated by the state of their homes, helping them breathe new life into their living spaces. They also announced fresh episodes for Celebrity IOU, promising to be even more engaging. The first episode of Backed by the Brothers is expected to premiere on HGTV on June 5th and will feature 10 episodes. This show presents an opportunity for people looking to tap into the brothers' real estate experience. We eagerly await its arrival. Outside their on-screen engagements, Drew and his brother Jonathan have other interests. They are multi-talented and have managed to maintain their private lives while pursuing their passions. Drew is also passionate about environmental sustainability. He and Jonathan incorporate sustainable practices into their renovations whenever possible, believing that beautiful homes can also be eco-friendly. Looking ahead, Drew shows no signs of slowing down. He continues to explore new ventures within the entertainment industry. He's also a published author, having co-written several books with Jonathan about home design and renovation. Alongside all these achievements, Scott Brothers Entertainment has also become incredibly successful with a series of shows under its running list. Here are some shows produced by Scott Brothers Entertainment. House Hunter Amazing Water Homes, a spin-off of the popular House Hunter series, focusing on families searching for their dream waterfront property. The Great Give Back with Melissa McCarthy and Jenna Perusic, featuring actress Melissa McCarthy and her cousin Jenna Perusic, helping deserving families with home renovations. Trixie Motel, a documentary-style series following the renovation of a historic Palm Springs motel, led by Drew and Jonathan Scott, trading up with Mandy Renahan. Here, designer Mandy Renahan is paired with families looking to sell their existing home and trade up to a new one. Drew's Dream Car, a short series following Drew's journey to restore a classic car. They still have other shows, coupled with the new ones they will be producing with HGTV for Property Brothers this year. Drew Scott's story is an inspiring one. He's a talented entrepreneur, a skilled real estate agent, a charismatic TV personality, and a loving husband and father. Through his challenges and successes, Kay has shown viewers the importance of following your dreams, facing life's obstacles with a positive attitude, and prioritizing your health and family. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the life of Drew Scott. We hope you learned something new and were inspired by his story. If you're a fan of the Property Brothers, be sure to like and subscribe for more content about your favorite home renovation shows. Until next time.